That is what this product smells like. It smells like the deodorizer of a porta potty. I feel like that's all I needed to know. Oh hey, welcome to Jen the Realfluencer. If you happen to be new here, my channel is really just all about beauty and stuff, sort of unseriously. That is just the vibe. That is the vibe. I am going to be doing I'd like to start doing, I should say, a monthly roundup of products that I tried last month, speed review style. Am I going to do it every month? Probably not. But I'm gonna try. You know, you gotta have goals and you gotta try. So that's what we're gonna do, sort of bestie styles. The categories are as follows. Drum roll, please. I'm just kidding. Ain't nobody doing that. BFF, I think that's self-explanatory. These are products that are pretty much gonna be like top shelf. I love them. I can't believe I've been living without them. The next category is like, we friends. Oh yeah, her. Oh yeah, we're friends. The next category down is acquaintances. I like you. I like you. I don't dislike you. Okay. The next one we're calling Frenemies, and I'm gonna sort of define this as like, I love you, but I kind of hate that I love you, but I probably could live without you. Not in the friend group, but meaning like we're not friends. I tried you. I know likey you. We're not friends. And then the last category is gonna be old friends. I wanted to make a category for stuff that I tried or sort of retried. I forgot how I felt about it. I tried it again and I was like, oh dang, we friends and you're an old friend. So come back into the friend group. I'm gonna start with kind of old friends and we're gonna work our way up to best friend. Essie top coat. I was watching a video by Brittany Vassar from Vassar Beauty and she had mentioned this top coat and I was like, I think I have that. Let me pull this out. She claimed, you know, it helped her manicure stay longer, yada yada. And it does, it works, 100%. The manicure that I have on right now is probably a good 5 days old. It's not a gel manicure. You definitely have to cap off your nails, which honestly is recommended with any top coat, let's just be honest. Reapply like maybe on day 4. And I would say that this could last me about a week. Another old friend, this is my 1 of 2. This is my 2 of 2. Okay. Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation by Urban Decay. And I am here in the shade 50NN. This shade is definitely dark for me. It works well in terms of undertone. I'm a little bit more of a golden undertone, but I believe their neutral runs a little bit more golden. Very full coverage. It is definitely buildable. And I would say that it is matte and it dries down pretty dang decent on its own. If you are somebody that does not like to set your foundation, but you are still looking for, you know, kind of that matte finish, this would be a good option for you. It wears a very long time. I have just been really impressed with it. I am wearing it today. I do have it set because I'm just oily. I'll be danged if I don't set every foundation I ever wear. But I really noticed, because I kind of did my makeup very slowly today. Do you ever do that where you sort of do your makeup in between doing other things? I don't know. And I noticed how much it dried down. I don't think I actually noticed that before because I usually just go in and start packing powder on. So highly recommend. We've got 3 products that are not in the friend group. No, thank you. The first one I already returned. I don't return many products, but I returned this one because I was like, ugh. It's the Coola new lip oil. I'm like, oh, lip oil be cool. Lip oil be popping right now. It wasn't the vibe. It tasted like sunscreen that wanted to be a lip oil. So I think we can imagine probably what that tasted like. Couldn't get past that to really say. I couldn't get past it. So it was a no. It was a no from me. Clean and Clear shower mask. Okay, I know someone made me bought this, and the reason why I know that is I would never just pop into CVS and buy something that's clean and clear. I'm not hating on clean and clear at all. Do you know that smell of a porta potty? And I know what you're thinking, the foul smell of a porta potty. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the deodorizing smell of a porta potty that they put in there to try to cover up the foul smells. We're walking into a fresh porta potty. We're the first person of the day to use it, you know, at the festival or wherever we are. That smell. That is what this product smells like. It smells like the deodorizer of a porta potty. I feel like that's all I needed to know. Otherwise, it's not terrible. It's meant to be sort of like a 60-second in-shower facial. It has a nice micro beading. You get a little bit of that burn when you put it on, that good porta potty burn. No. Sort of like an acid or something. It reminds me of almost like the Kate Somerville Exfoliate or something. I don't even know if it has AHA, BHA, but that's what it feels like because you've got a little bit of the actual scrub, sort of microderm abrasion style, and then you have what sort of at least feels like the burn of an AHA, BHA. I guess I should check to see if that is in it. If you're coming here for education, that's not the channel. It's not the channel. I regular, so not education based. Okay, just want to throw that out there. Feel free to educate me, please and thank you so much. Beekman Cleansing Balm. I had sort of a jumbo sample sort of size of this thing. No. I don't like the smell. It was bad at taking off makeup. It was factually bad at its job. And I feel like when you're factually bad at your job, like you usually get fired. You know what I mean? So I feel like this product needed to be fired by me or HR or whomever else. So I typically do a double cleanse, and when you go in for that second cleanse, if you're still seeing makeup there, that's my sort of test to know my cleansing balm or oil, it needs a write-up. It needs that formal write-up. It's probably headed to get fired. We are documenting it on its way to get furred. So, not the vibe. Next. Frenemies. So it's either like, I hate to love you, love to hate you, whatever we want to describe a frenemy as. I feel like I need to give a disclaimer though. So I'm a makeup junkie. Like I said, this is not an education channel. This is like, I have a shopping problem with makeup channel. You feel me? Give this video a like if you can relate. But I do always keep in mind, because I was not a makeup person not all that long ago, and I sort of went all in. When I do reviews and things like that, I do sort of try to put that old hat of mine back on, like the hat that would literally just go to the drugstore when I was bone dry out of a blush to buy the same exact blush to replenish it and not have a drawer full of blushes, as an example. I do try to come with that mindset a little bit. Obviously, I'll give sort of the makeup addict mindset as well. So these were all 4 of my palettes that I bought in the latest Sephora sale. So I will touch on all of them. They're not in this category because I don't like them. However, they are in this category because they're sort of all high-end palettes, and I don't think you need any of them. I don't think they're special enough for me to say, wow, you need this, whether you're a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup enthusiast, and are just truly looking for the best of the best to spend your money on. I just hope you know that if you happen to be new here going forward, you need this, you need this. You're gonna hear probably not as much of that from me as a channel, if that makes sense. Why don't I sort of rank these within themselves? I'm gonna rank the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 the lowest. This palette is beautiful, and honestly, if I wasn't a makeup enthusiast, I wouldn't want this at all, honestly, but I'm one of those people, I buy into the hype of products. I sort of want to be part of the crowd that buys them. I mean, I'm just being totally transparent with you. I think it's beautiful. I've made some really beautiful looks. It's sophisticated glitter, shimmer, metallic vibes, full glam to work at my corporate job vibes. I would feel totally comfortable doing that. So I like it. It performed. It's fine. Do I think it's worth the money? No. Next. The Natasha Denona Pastel palette. Honestly, this palette is just okay. Part of it could be because it's pastels, right? Pastels are never gonna be the most pigmented. That's not even always what I'm looking for anyway, but I just feel like it was okay. I made some cute looks with it. I wasn't obsessed, but I'm gonna keep it because I have almost all the Natasha Denona palettes. So there's that. Next, I'll do the Melt Gemini 2. So I'm a huge fan of Melt. This is another one, like, I love the brand. It's edgy, sexy. I'm very attracted to the brand. I have most of their palettes, and their palettes are very hit and miss. That is not a secret. Everybody says that. I will say this palette performed very well. I have it on my eyes today. But if you are not a grungy lover, if you're not into kind of darker makeup, this is gonna give you that more edgy vibe makeup. I'll pop up a photo of when I did have a green and peach look with the peach in the inner corner, but you might have to pair this with another palette. But it performs really well. It's at least on the Melt hit list, not miss. So that's good. This palette from Natasha Denona, the Zendo palette, this honestly surprised me. I just feel like I missed this one when it was new. I don't even remember when it was new, to be honest, but for whatever reason I skipped it, and then I sort of had FOMO, whatever. So I ended up getting it, and honestly, I really like this one. Just looking at it, like, I think this one is tough to make looks with unless you really do like to play with makeup, but I will say, in my love for makeup and wanting to play with makeup, I've actually made some really interesting looks out of this one. I know I did wear one of those looks on my Instagram stories one time, and I don't know that I've ever gotten so many DMs about how much they liked my makeup look. I'm not trying to be like, oh, they like my makeup look, but that just factually, because of that, I sort of rank this one at least at the top, because I've created now multiple, just what I found to be very interesting, different, unique looks with within a palette. That's the Frenemy category. The acquaintance category, I don't think I really have anything for that category this month. That's more like, you know, I like it. Definitely not going to repurchase it. Like, I'd probably put the Clean and Clear in shower facial in that category if it didn't smell like a porta potty. I feel like I would maybe put that one in there, but that one's that we're not on the friends list. We friends? Yeah, we friends. Yeah. The Dior concealer. I at first did not know how I felt about this concealer. Definitely liked the brush. I thought that was different, unique, kind of fun to use. But I was like, I don't know. Normally how I apply concealer just on the reg is I typically, you know, I lay it down obviously via the applicator. And then I blend it out with a brush, and then I sort of go over it with a sponge. That's generally how I do my foundation. I didn't love this product with that. I found that it definitely lasts throughout the day, like meaning I go to take my makeup off at night, it's still there with a very minimal creasing. I always do set my concealer. I'm honestly probably not really the person for you if you don't like to set your concealer with powder and do that wear test, so to speak. I decided to try it with a sponge. I feel like that generally doesn't work out for me. However, this product, it made all the difference. I was sort of shocked. I would still argue that this product is not full coverage. I think it claims to be full coverage. I would argue that it is medium buildable and it has a nice natural finish. I think it kind of claims to have a radiant finish. I feel like it has more of a natural finish. It's just my opinion. I like it. Yeah, like we friends, I like it. I'll definitely use it. There's not much Dior makeup that I've discovered that I don't love, to be honest. I think all three of their foundations are in my top 5 foundations, if that sort of tells you anything about Dior and my love for Dior makeup. Tree Hut body scrubs. So I had never tried these for whatever reason. I don't know why. A lot of you guys from my other channel, Jen the Realfluencer regular, a lot of you guys had recommended that product to me, and I really like it. To exfoliate, I was using something by something by Saint-Tropez, and this is way more affordable, as I like to say. And I'd be buying this from now on. I'm excited to test out, I guess, their different, you know, flavors. I have a special vocabulary if you haven't noticed yet. I'm excited to try out their different flavors. I don't eat them. I know it sounds, I just say flavors. That's me. If you're new here, hi. Things are weird. Things are weird. Somebody on my other channel said, Jen, you're not weird, you're quirky. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that, truly. Because I always just say I'm weird. MAC Stack mascara. I do really like this. I feel like the reason it's not sort of in the BFF category is the wand is so spiky. It is so incredibly spiky. I love the packaging of this stuff. I like the formula in terms of, I feel like it's the perfect wet dry, meaning it's somewhere in the middle, and it truly is buildable. I have noticed that once I get to the 3rd coat of this stuff, it can start to get clumpy, but it never fails that I'm stabbing myself with this plastic wand. It's my least favorite type of a wand, but honestly, it's a very, very good formula. I'm very happy with that. The Kenra Air Dry Cream. I really like this product. Definitely recommend this product. This was another subscriber recommendation for me. I have found I like this better when I'm sort of wearing my hair curly, you know, kind of scrunchy curly. I have never seen something truly cut down on the air dry time so quickly. This cut down by probably 50%, and I let my hair air dry most of the time when I wash it, you know, every 25 days or whatever. The other thing that I noticed with this product is when my hair dries like that, it's generally pretty frizzy, at least if there's not a lot of other product in it. And I have noticed that this makes it softer and I'm less of like sort of my frizz master general, as I like to say. Highly recommend that product. The One Size blush in the shade Fat A, okay? This one is a trio which has a creme de la creme blush. I just realized are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, that is just a major bummer. This clip was like $1 and I was so excited to wear it. I even wore a black shirt. I'm like, oh, it has to match the clip. And then it's flipped the entire time. I sound very pretentious right now. I promise I'm not. Like, I don't really give a crap, but it is a bummer. If it flips again, it is what it is, y'all. Okay, I tried. I tried, I left early, probably. I like all of this. Everything about it I like. For my skin tone, at least, that's all I can speak to, of course. It's a really great shade for me. I am wearing it today. I've worn this a multitude of ways. Just as a cream, I've done powder over cream, cream over powder, adding the glowy cheek. I really love a glowy cheek. I would say this product's probably not worth it for you if you don't like a glowy cheek. You sort of get that with 2 of the 3 products. The cream sort of has that dewy, like juiced up glow, where the glowy part is more of a glowy, sort of a cheek highlight, if you will. I'm here for all of it. I like all of it. Probably should put this one in BFF. I mean, I feel like I want more colors. I feel like that's sort of maybe BFF status. I don't know. BFF. This reminds me of a video I recently did of, I think it was like 8 products that I tried that I immediately fell in love with. I will link that video for you if you have not seen it. Like, I fell in love with them at first use kind of a thing. Some of them are repeat in here, so I will buzz through some of these pretty quickly if they are repeats. The Tree Hut Moisturizing Shave Gel, and the amount of people that commented the same, I was shocked. I got a couple DMs about it too. A lot of you guys really like that product. I'm super excited. The big thing for me is that it gets a closer shave and I do not use a fancy razor. I think I said in that video, I'm like, I couldn't even tell you what razor I use. That's how unattached I am to my razor. So can't recommend that one enough. This product sort of caught me off guard. It is the ABH Cream Bronzer, and I have it in the shade Golden Tan. I sort of got this product to possibly wear with either no makeup or just like I have to hop on a Zoom call for work really quick, but I want to look better, you know, than I look right then. But I have found I truly love wearing this under all of my powder, if you will. I've really fallen in love with cream bronzer. Let me just give that disclaimer. And I used to not really understand the point of cream bronzer, at least coupled with regular bronzer, I'll say. And for me, this is what I have found. I love that you can really get it back into the hairline. Now, I'm on probably day 10 hair here, and you can see like me getting it into my hairline for 10 days straight probably really does sort of start to sort of dye your hair. So be careful with that. Hopefully you wash your hair more than I do, because it's almost coming from your skull. It really gives that natural effect. And I have also noticed 2 more things, that I just have better bronzer makeup days with this product. And I have also noticed that it makes my overall sculpted look, my bronze look, last all day. And of course I said it, all the things, but that is the reason why I have fallen in love with cream bronzer. I feel like this shade is absolute perfection to me. It blends effortlessly. I've been really enjoying using it with this brush, which is by Sonia Kashuk. It can be found at Target. I can link this brush below with it. I really love putting it on like that. I don't use it under here, but I'll tell you why in a second. Let me really quickly talk about half lashes. I had never tried half lashes before, and I did feature these in that video that I just mentioned. However, I forgot to feature this pair, actually, which are also from Amazon. They're a little bit more of a natural vibe compared to these, but I have really been liking both of these. They're both very affordable. I like these because I have smaller eyes, so I'm always cutting lashes. Putting on lashes is super annoying. I'm always carrying around my tweezers, like a mini lash glue, because I feel like they always tend to pull up at the corner. But with these, you don't have to put them in the corner. That's what I like about them, and I've noticed they last longer. And if you take care of them, you can wear them multiple times. I tend to wear them with tubing mascara. I just don't get that mushy, icky, sticky, ooey gooey feel when you put the lashes on with the mascara. I hate it. I hate it. When I wear normal strip lashes, I don't wear mascara, and I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but I don't care. I don't care. So I mentioned that the ABH cream bronzer I don't use right here, and that is because I discovered this Fenty Beauty cream bronzer in the shade Amber, which is very gray. I definitely have tried this product before in more of like a typical bronze shade, not so much contour shade, and I gotta tell ya, I didn't like it. I've already decluttered it. I tried it when it first came out. This product, because it's a true shadow, I loved at first swipe. It is like an absolute contour, which I know is nothing new, but I don't think I've ever used anything so gray. And it literally gives me a jawline that I otherwise would not have. So this one's like more than a bestie. Danessa Myricks Beauty Oil. I really love this stuff because I feel like it helps foundation at the end of the day not look makeup-y or cakey. I thought putting a beauty oil on, especially because I'm an oily person, would be the last thing that I wanted to do, and I'm just absolutely shocked at the difference that I have seen. I guess because it keeps your skin hydrated. Do you guys know? I don't know. I'm new to beauty oils, so I'm not really sure. I'm assuming makeup, maybe one of the factors of why it starts to look cakey and makeup-y is because your skin kind of starts to dry out throughout the day, and maybe that sort of keeps it moist. This One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio. I had this in the shade medium, or the flavor medium, I should say. I originally got medium dark. It was way too dark for me, so I exchanged it for this. That is the reason why I really wanted to exchange it, is because I was shocked that even though that one was too dark, it really blended out when, you know, when you put a bronzer on and you're like, oh, yikes! I had that happen to me and it still blended out. It was absolutely shocking. I used sort of these two shades, I'd say my forehead and kind of the typical area here, more of the contour shade. I'll go over my jawline also with that one because, like, why not? I'm sort of surprised at how much I like it, to be honest with you. I feel like it wasn't love at first swipe for me. I've now used this at least 20 times and I have a great makeup day every single time. These Patrick Ta blushes that are part powder, part cream. I mean, it's just so good. I have the shade here, She's a Doll. It's like baby doll pink. Perfect name for that. They are as good as they say. They're good. Just cream, just powder, both cream, powder, then cream, cream, then powder. I actually do like the way that he says to use it, which is powder, then cream, because I feel like it really brings the life back to your skin. It looks like you're just naturally younger, juiced up skin. I feel like that's what it does when you add the cream second. And I always then buff with a finishing powder and it has never skipped. It's never been an issue for me, which is really great for a cream blush like that. I'm very impressed. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Absolutely love this stuff. Was shocked at first swipe, so to speak, the fact of how skin-like it looked. I mean, it's so skin-like that you could be up like this and you're like, my battery died at the very end of this video and that is super annoying. Thank you so much. But just absolutely love it. Can't recommend it enough. Do I think you absolutely need it? You know, no, but I do think it is really good. I think it's, for me personally, it's worth the money. I don't think it's irreplaceable though, especially but not by something less expensive at the drugstore. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here so I can avoid changing my battery. If you're still here, give the video a like. Let me know that you made it this far. I don't know, leave me a heart emoji down in the comments if you made it this far. Also, let me know your favorite product that you tried recently, because I would love to test it out. Consider subscribing if you're awesome. Only subscribe if you're awesome though, and I'll see you next time. Bye!